Morning YouTube, this is the Trek Trucker. Want to mention something. I saw a video done by Brian Kilemeade, an interview, where they're talking about these jihad training camps. These Muslim enclaves are popping up all over the U.S. now. In the video that I'm going to link down in the description, you really need to watch that and get insight on what's going on. This is actually happening in Virginia. We're coming close to the France, which France has all these no-go zones where Christians aren't allowed, the public isn't allowed in there. In the video I'll link down there in the description, you'll see they actually attacked this car and hit it from going in there. They tell them if they go in there they'll be arrested. We can't really allow this over here in the United States. I know this is a country that our First Amendment right, freedom of speech, our freedom of expression, freedom of religion. I know we value our rights, we value our Constitution. I'm a firm believer in the Constitution, especially my Second Amendment right. But some of these things, there's a point to where we have to look at what's right and what's not. We have to look out for our country. Look at the safety of our citizens that are here. These camps, but they're training these people how to attack people, how to kidnap people, how to disarm them. Is that what we really want here coming in? This is pretty much amounting to, I call it an invasion. I don't know what anybody else will call it, but I look at it that we really need to take this seriously and start wondering. Not every Muslim is like that. I agree. I know several Muslims out here on the road. Met several Muslim truck drivers. Met several Muslims, in the stores. But these aren't your extremists. These extremists, which I don't understand why a lot of these LGBTQ communities, whatever they want to call themselves, they always want to promote how bad us Christians are and how good the Muslims are. But yet, when you get these extremists over here, they'll be the first ones they'll kill. They're over there in these foreign countries throwing them off of rooftops. But yet they seem to think that's going to be nice and acceptable over here. I think we need to start looking at what's seriously going on here. We need to start protecting our country. Just from food for thought. Everybody be aware of your surroundings. I highly recommend that if you don't have a gun, you might want to get a gun, get a license to carry. Get a sale permit, whatever you need to do. Make sure you're legal. Make sure the police can't mess with you. I will stress that. Make sure you are legal to carry. But I would really suggest, with the way these times are going, that you might want to start carrying a weapon. Because look at all the shootings going on in churches now. You're not safe in church. You're not safe in a mall. Look in Texas. That guy came in, started shooting, but daggone, someone from the church took the guy out. That's what happens with a person, shall we say, a law-abiding citizen that has a gun. You look at bad people do bad things with guns. It's not the gun's fault. You can't blame any crime on a gun. A gun isn't out there floating through the air, robbing people, shooting people. It's the person holding the gun. We don't need to ban guns. We don't need to restrict guns. AR-15 doesn't stand for assault rifle. It stands for Armalite. Please get that straight. An AR-15 is not an assault rifle. You will never see any soldier in the military go into battle with an AR-15. But I do suggest people get a gun and they carry it with what's going on in these times. So that's just my thought. Definitely check out the video. I'll link in the description. Give you some insight to what's going on around the country here. They're popping up, and we might want to take precaution. Watch out for your kids. Watch out for your family. Protect them at all costs. But like I say, be legal and be safe about it. If you have a firearm, get training. Know what you're doing with your firearm. Know every aspect of the firearm. Keep it out of the hands of kids. Please practice gun safety. But I do believe that everyone should own a firearm. Once again, like I say, protect yourself, protect your family. Peace out. Love you, Catherine.